Hello everyone, it's Galina, and today I'm going to show you how to make a stitched card with glow-in-the-dark stars. To create a stitching background, I'm going to use these two dies from Waffle flower. One cuts an oval hoops and one cuts an oval pierced background. The pierced die is a quite intricate die, and I want to share with you a few tips how to properly cut out all those tiny dots. I have a standard size Sizzix Big Shot machine, and if you have another die cutting machine, you may need to use another die cutting options. As for this model, I love to use a pressure-based plate from Sizzix, or even my X-ray photo instead of metal adapter. Today I will use only a pressure-based plate. It's a perfect plate to cut out all the tiny elements of the intricate die. I put the metal-based plate on my multi-purpose platform from my machine, and next I'm covering a black cardstock with an oval die. And I'm placing it at a slight angle on my metal plate, and next I'm covering this sandwich with a regular cutting plate. I'm running the sandwich through my die cutting machine, and I'm checking if all the dots were cut out. And yes, I get a perfect cut very quickly. Now I need to pop up all inner dots from the die cut. Most of them will fall down by themselves if you cut them properly. And you can use a special die called A2% panel die to poke out the circles from the cutouts by Stitchables. I will link all the supplies I used in the video description below, so don't forget to check it. Here I place my little media mat from Waffle flower to better see the holes in the die cut. I'm going to show you how I stitch my stars. I'm using a medium-sized needle. Sorry, I don't know actual size of it or a number. I do stitch only on my cards, so I'm not a professional at all. But I really enjoy this process, and also I love to get fast stitch results on my cards. I have never had patience to stitch larger projects. Also, I'm using a cotton floss by DMC, and the number is E940. It's one of DMC Light FX threads, and it glows in the dark. The floss is about 8 meters long and consists of 6-strand threads. And I'm using all 6-strand threads to make my stars pop up from the background. At first, I start filling the background with the biggest stars, and then I will move to medium-sized stars, and with tiny stars I will fill the gaps between bigger stars. And a little bit later I will show you how the stars shine on the card. After my stitching is done, I'm going to frame the oval die cut with a hoop. I cut out hoop 2 times. First I cut out it from a black glitter cardstock, and then I cut out a little piece from a gold mirror cardstock. And I'm going to adhere this little gold piece on the top of my die cut. Here how it looks after. This gold accent will add more interest on my card. Now I can adhere the hoop directly on the oval stitchable die cut. To create a card background, I decided to cut out a pierced panel. I used a A2% panel die again and a hobby white black cardstock. This die cut out an A2 card panel with embossed dots on it. You can also stitch on this panel or use it as a card background. I've mounted the oval die cut on the panel, and now I'm going to add a few sentiments on my card. And today I will use sentiments from Love Letter Combo. This stamp set includes a large solid stamp with a bunch of different sentiments, and of course coordinating dies. I stamped in all the sentiments on the white paper with a Versamark black ink, and I cut out them with a coordinating die. And in a few minutes I got a lot of stripes with sentiments for my cards. I'm going to use two of them, and I will mount the black stripes on my card. Finally, I can put my panel on the card base. I trimmed a regular card base from a black heavy white cardstock, and I'm adhering the panel with a liquid glue. I love how it turns out, and it looks like a night sky captured in a hoop. And here how it looks in the dark. My cat was super curious about what is going on, so you can see his nose and a fluffy butt. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button if you don't want to miss a new video. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye!